Once upon a time, this is what happened. As Jesus was, having the usual discussions and he was telling about the kingdom of God, suddenly one of the mother came with a baby and she said, I just want Jesus to put his hands on my daughter and pray for her. But his disciples were like, I'm sorry, but Jesus is too busy for you. He doesn't have time for babies. Please keep the children away. He's too busy, doing the adult stuff. And Jesus was like, what are you doing? What did you say? Bring that child to me, he said. I am never, he says, I am never too busy for children. Then he says, my friends, let the little children come to me, he said. The kingdom of God belongs to children like this. Did you hear that? The kingdom of God belongs to children. The truth is, unless you receive the kingdom of God like a young child, you will never enter it. He says that we, all of us, doesn't matter what age we are, we have to become like children to enter the kingdom of God. And so Jesus then took the children into his arms and he put his hands on them and blessed them. Let's read. Jesus blesses children. We have a few hands raised today, right? Okay, who didn't come for a while? Gayana, can you read the first part?
Okay. Jesus blesses children. While Jesus was teaching a group of people, mothers brought their children to him so that he would bless them and pray for them. But the disciples told the mothers to take their children away. When Jesus noticed this, he was upset and said to his disciples, let the children come to me and do not stop them because the kingdom of God belongs to them. I tell you this, anyone who does not receive the kingdom of God like a child will never enter it. Then Jesus took the children in his arms, placed his hands on each of them, and blessed them.
Thank you, Gayana. Now, the question is, are kids as important to God as adults? Are adults more important? Are children more important? Or are they equally important? That's the question. Hiruni or Janindu, would one of you like to read?
Yes, sir, Hiruni.
Hiruni, okay, please read. Hiruni, you're muted.
Okay, sir. Are kids as important to God as adults? Adults seem to have many privileges like going to bed when they want, making up rules in the home, and buying whatever they want at the store. Adults are also able to do many things that kids can't do. At times, it may even feel if your church is made for grown-ups. And this could make you think that God is actually more interested in adults than in kids. Although adults do have more privileges and are able to do more than children can, they also have more responsibilities. But in God's eye, that doesn't make adults more important than kids. We are important to God because He created us and because we belong to Him, not because of our age or ability. When it comes to getting God's attention, you don't have to wait at the back of queue while God sorts out important things with the adults. Jesus told his disciples never to stop children from coming right up to him because the kingdom of God belongs to those who are like children, and you are one of them.
That's right. Thank you. Let's read the verse for today together. Ready, go. From the lips of children and infants you have ordained praise. Psalm 8:2. That's right. That's the lesson for today. It says that children are as important as adults. Did you know that? You are as important as adults, and Jesus will have equal attention. He will pay equal attention to you as to adults. The adults are not more important. The adults' worries and problems are not more important than your problems and worries. Equally important. That's what Jesus said. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he also told them that you have to become like children. He told adults, you adults over there, you have to become like children if you want to enter the kingdom of God. So don't become, too serious about life. Be childlike in your heart and in your mind. Stay like children. Don't be too serious. Life is too short to be serious. Let's have some fun with a fun day. Right? Yeah. Anybody has anything to say? No? About the lesson? Your thoughts, your feelings? What do you think? No? Nobody likes to share here. Okay. Because, your thoughts are as important as my thoughts. My thoughts are not more important than your thoughts. They're equally important. So whatever I have to say is as important as whatever you have to say. Can you, if you have something to say, please say it, share, talk. I'm listening. But you're just too shy, I guess. Right? Not too shy at school, to shout at your friends and to scream and to fight and to talk when the teacher is teaching. But now you're too shy and you have nothing to say. When teachers teach, you always talk. Not all of you, of course, but some of you. Rayendra, you talk, right? While teachers are teaching. Yeah. Hitash talks all the time. Whenever we have choir practices, Hitash, he sits with one of his friends. There are a couple of them. He talks to them instead of practicing. Anyway, I'm still talking and you're still being quiet. Shall I unmute you all at the same time? 1, 2, 3, let's make some noise.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, what a beautiful noise it is. I know, it's a beautiful noise. Let me stop the recording.